Hi there, Sagittarius. This is Michelle Patterson with Angel Souls, and this is your December 2014 Angel Oracle card reading with 2015 overview. I'm going to start off with the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue, and then I will move on to the Angels of Atlantis Oracle cards by Stuart Pearce. Okay, so let's see what is coming up for December for you guys. Okay. First card up, Father Healing. This was coming up for another sign as well. I think it was the Cancerians, okay? Now, this can literally, this has so many different meanings. This can represent the divine masculine within you. Does that need to be balanced? This can represent male conditioning. Are you somebody out there who has expectations of someone, a male in your life? Or are you a male and you're feeling the burden of societal expectations on men and how you should be? And what sacrifices are you making in order to live up to those standards? This can also mean healing issues with authority figures. It could, again, it plays out in a lot of different ways. But in December, you're going to see it come up for you. Okay, and it's really time to stop and look at it. Try to see the wisdom in it. It's not something that should invoke a power struggle in you. That's actually the thing that you're trying to fight against. All right, well, we don't fight against anything, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to work through that. So be honest with yourself. And guys, if you're out there and this resonates with you, that message of the male conditioning, give it some serious thought. What's expected of me? And how does that make me feel pressured? You know, am I not going after relationships that I want or jobs that I want because, I don't know, it's not going to look right or whatever, okay? Really start, this is something that's going to break open in you. It's going to be beautiful. It's a great thing. So just carry that with you. Ladies, if you're out there watching this, this could be you needing to tap in a little bit more to your divine masculine. Again, do you need more balance? Do you need to stand up for yourself a little bit more? Okay, be more assertive. It's that sort of thing. Or again, it could literally mean father healing. You might need to address whatever you've got going on around your father. If there's any pain going on around that father figure, work through it this month. Okay, next card, contemplation time. Spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. Again, we were just talking about conditioning and living up to other people's expectations instead of really going after what you want. So this is a good time towards the end of the year to really just get into a place of solitude and just really tune into your soul and listen to your soul. Listen to your higher self. Listen to what messages are coming through for how you need to carry forward. What do you need to leave behind? What do you need to heal in order to fully come into who you are and start anew? And that's what it feels like, okay? The next card we have, self-employment. This is really cool. Okay, it says you're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. Wonderful. So if you are literally contemplating being your own boss, go for it. It's going to be a really good time for you to dive in. If you're saying, well, I'm not really self-employed, you can be in self-control within your employment. Okay, so again, do you need to stand up to an authority figure who, you know, is just dangling opportunity in front of you and not giving you the payoff? Okay, oh, just hang in there. You never know what's around the corner. Do you finally stand up for yourself and say, no, you know what, I'm going to define something for myself and I know what I need to do in this work situation in order to make that happen? Okay, this is you being the entrepreneur of you. Was that life coachy or what? But embrace your power, I think, is what we're saying here. Okay. Final card, pay attention. Pay attention to the signs that will be coming to you in December. It's really easy for us to tune things out when there's so much activity going on, all right? But they are sending you wisdom. They're sending you messages. They're sending you help. Tune in so you can hear it. And don't doubt the messages. Don't doubt them, okay? Even if it doesn't make sense to you. I say this all the time. Even if it doesn't make sense, go with it. Or at the very least, write it down and put it away and revisit it later if you can't put it into context or what you're supposed to be doing in the moment. Okay, it says notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance as this can yield valuable information. All right, guys? So if you invite the angels in, they're going to be guiding you towards one of these things: how to heal, getting in touch with what you really want. Are you going to start your own business, or are you going to just sort of take more control over your presence within a work situation? Okay? I think that's it. All right, cool. Let's see what 2015 has for you. Let's see what's coming up for you guys. I want to shuffle a little bit more. I'm being guided to do so. And the way I'm treating, oh, I had a card jump out. I don't want to see it. The third card we read will be the one that has extra emphasis because it jumped out. But what I was saying was that the way I'm sort of approaching this is as one story for the whole year. You can break it up, you know, every few months if by card, if that's what is more comfortable for you. So the first card we have is Zafkiel. And on this deck, it's Zafkiel instead of Zadkiel. I don't know if those are two different angels, but there it is. Ecstasy is the first card that comes up for your 2015. Now guys, this is not ecstasy like, woohoo, I got that job I wanted, I have the relationship that I want, I'm you know, I finally lost weight, or whatever thing on the surface of life that you're working towards. This is deep wisdom, deep knowledge, feeling very connected to the earth, feeling connected to the universe, feeling connected to divinity. So for some of you, this is actually finding your own divinity. For yet others, it's getting on a spiritual path. And if you're already on the spiritual path, this is a deepening of it. All right? That true deep bliss that comes from understanding why you're here and what you're made of. And I don't mean like how tough you can be. I mean like understanding finally that you are made of stardust and that you have a divine spark within you. Okay? The next card we have is Raphael, Cleansing. So in order to have this flow in, this came up for another sign as well, and in order to have this flow in properly, you need to stay in a cleansed state. What does that mean? Well, you got to take care of yourself spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. This is not focused, I mean, the 2015 is not about, yeah, you'll have like abundance and prosperity and all that good stuff coming to you, but it's more on a soul level. We start realizing how expansive our beings are. It's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool stuff. There could be some like off-putting things that come out that make you really question what you know, but ultimately it'll be the very thing that it'll kick you into a space of answers. Subtle, deep answers. All right. Here's that third card that jumped out at us. Jophiel, Liberation. Okay, so Jophiel is the angel of beauty. And being liberated from old worries. Being liberated from old wants. Right? Eventually you want to get into a space where you're not wanting for anything. And that doesn't mean that you have everything. It just means you understand that you don't need anything. Right? That everything that you want is truly within you already. And you don't need to keep striving for it. So being free of fears as well. I can't wait to see what comes up in 2015. There's some, it feels like very higher vibrational kind of information coming in that really alleviates a lot of suffering on a very deep level. Okay? And the final card we have, Zafkiel again, Romance. In this cleansed space and liberating yourself from things that maybe typically had always worried you or held you back, or any self-doubts, any of that stuff. It finally starts flowing away and it leaves room for romance. So this could be a new romance coming in. If you're already partnered off, this could be a deepening of that commitment. All right. Now, I know there's some out there who are currently married, but you don't want to be married maybe. And this might spark you like, oh, there might be somebody else out there with me or for me. Do what's right for you. We always say that, right? But you want to make sure that you're keeping all your actions very clean and what's right for you. So tune into your higher guidance and decide what your next step should be. Okay? But lots of love, lots of great energy coming up for you guys in 2015. And if I may, I'm offering a blessing to all the signs. My beautiful Sagittarians, I send you a blessing for the most magnificent year of your life. May it be filled with love, abundance, prosperity, good fortune, and may it be filled with deep wisdom that does perhaps unlock the meaning of life for you. Have a wonderful year. I love you guys so much. Take care.